What's up, everyone? This is Crafting with Kimmie. I'm Kimmie, and am I the only one that feels like we went straight from Halloween to Christmas? So because of this, today's craft is Thanksgiving themed. We're going to be making these adorable little pilgrim hats, and I'm planning on using mine around my Thanksgiving table as my place card holders, but you can just put them up as regular Thanksgiving decorations, or if you've got a pumpkin left over from Halloween that's tiny, you can put it on top of your pumpkin and make a little pumpkin pilgrim. So lots of ideas here. And don't worry, we will do plenty of Christmas and holiday crafts. I just think it's important to take time to be grateful and to celebrate Thanksgiving. So with that, what you'll need is a small clay pot, and this is 1.5 inches in diameter. You will need something for the base. So this is a wooden letter O that was already painted black, and when I was at Michael's, it just fit perfectly. So you could use this, or if you're going to be making a bunch like I am, you can opt for a more cost-effective option. So using something like black felt and cutting it out of the black felt. I found that my baking powder was actually the same size as this letter O, so a small can will work to trace it. And then you'll want some scissors and a marker to do that. You're going to want some black paint to paint the pot and some gold paint to paint that cute little buckle, and then a paintbrush for the black and paintbrush for the gold, since the gold is going to need to be smaller for the details. Then you'll want something to paint on lest you want to ruin your kitchen table, some cups or something to hold the paint while you're painting. And that's it if you're not making the place card holders, but if you are, you'll want a small piece of paper. This is cardstock, which I think looks really nice for the place card holders. And this little wooden stick, I think these are for your garden, but these work really well together. And then I also, there it is, I'm going to use this small little clothespin to secure these together. And that's because I can use these for years to come and just swap out the name if I need to. And then if you want to glue that to your hat, you will want to use a hot glue gun. And then a marker to write the name as well. And I'll put all these in the description of the video too. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is paint your clay pot. So we'll clear some space here. And I'm going to fast forward through this because I don't think you want to watch me paint the whole time. So while we're letting that dry, we can cut the felt bases out. And if you already have the wood base that you're going to use, you can skip this step. And like I said, this baking powder seemed to be the perfect size, so we're just going to trace that and cut that out. And you might be thinking, black on black, but it actually still shows up. And that way, if you can kind of see in the overhead camera. And that way it's not too obvious. If you use like a white chalk or something, then it won't show up. And just in case there's some permanent marker on the can, I'm just going to put that back on the piece of paper right there and not directly on the kitchen table. So now we're going to cut this out. Okay, and we can smooth any sharp edges. So once the black paint is dry, we can now paint the gold buckle. That's a nice noise. And now I don't want to be too much of a perfectionist about this. I really just want to be able to make a square with 4 strokes. You can find a side that would make a good front of your hat. And then on this part that's jutting out, we can just make our square. so now we're just going to want to let that dry. Okay, so once the gold is dry, we can now glue it to the base. And I'm going to be using my hot glue gun to do this. Now when we do this, I like to make sure that I put the glue on the inside of the pot and not too close to the outside, because I'm going to put this down and I don't want there to be a big seam of glue that comes up. So if you are going to use them on your Thanksgiving table and you want to make place card holders, the last step is to write the names on the cards and then secure them to the wooden stick. Now, if you are not great at calligraphy, an easy way to make this look nice is to write in all capitals. So that's what I'm going to do here. And just be cognizant of how long the name is. Seems obvious, but easy to forget. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to be gluing these to the sticks. I'm just going to be using my small clothespin to secure it like that. And now you can just pop it right into the hat, just like that. And I think I am going to secure this with some hot glue. So I'm just going to make a little mark on the stick and put a dab of glue right there. And center this with the buckle. And there you have it. So I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Now the only thing left to do is work on your turkey call. See you next time. Now if you do want to put them on your pumpkin, it might have been a good idea. Oh no, it's coming off. Okay, so once the gold is dry, stupid bus.